How's it going, everyone? Yo, boy Corey, aka Crasher, here with a new video, and unlike a lot of my other videos, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is going to be one of the more important videos. Now, I did briefly touch base on this on my main channel, Crasher Plays and Reacts, but I also want to make a dedicated video about the subject on the second channel too, and a little bit more in depth. Plus, I also know that there are some different people that watch this channel in comparison to my main channel, so it's best to get the word and my thoughts around about this as much as possible. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and talk about this. So we have an article on Dexerto that is titled, Leaker Claims Pokemon Anime is in Trouble Following Ominous Comments from Staff. Rumors regarding the future of the Pokemon anime have circulated for some time, with many speculating Pokemon Journeys could be the end of an era, and alleged dialogue from the OLM director indicates the show could be in trouble. The Pokemon anime has followed alongside the release of new main series games for the past 3 decades, primarily covering the quirky, Pokemon-loving antagonist Ash Ketchum. It has offered players more insight into iconic characters of the franchise, as well as each different region. I think they meant to say protagonist. Antagonist implies villain, but I digress. However, there has been a good deal of speculation in recent years regarding the future of the anime. Following Ash's hard-earned championship win in the Sun and Moon arc of the TV series, many wondered if the story was finally at its end. This turned out not to be the case when Pokemon Journeys, a series very different from past seasons, was announced and began airing. The new series follows Ash's nostalgic journey to become a potential world champion, while also traveling to past regions and meeting up with previous companions. However, according to information surfacing online, this could truly be Ash's last competition. The Pokemon anime team doesn't have enough people. According to a recent Twitter post shared by Central Leaks, alleged comments from the OLM animation director have come to light. The post reads, and I quote, OLM animation director confirms the Pokemon anime is in trouble after all the recent issues with the Pokemon anime. Filler, gap weeks, recap episodes. A staff member has confirmed that they don't have enough people. This may be why we haven't heard anything about a Gen 9 anime. In the images, the director has stated we don't have enough people in response to a question presented about the production of the Pokemon anime. Another post in the comments by Dolanides adds to the speculation, sharing comments from Meso, a former animator for the show. If the information provided in the comments is correct, the Pokemon animation team has already been cut down, and the current state of the economy is having major effects on their ability to create content for the show. While some may be upset or surprised by the news, others may be less so. There has already been a good deal of speculation that trouble may be brewing on the development side of the well-loved anime. This has been backed by fans pointing out a rise in filler and recap episodes, as well as gaps between new releases. With many episodes of Pokemon Ultimate Journeys remaining, it will likely be a few more months before fans of the series hear any new information. Okay, so I want to get the context out of the way rather than interjecting my thoughts after every section or so, because I want you guys to really understand the full scope of the situation, and it's pretty serious, especially if you are a Pokemon anime YouTube creator, or if you are a general fan of the Pokemon anime. And as someone that does a lot of Pokemon anime content on my main channel, Crasher Plays and Reacts, this right here means a great deal to me as well. And as always, I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you guys. Yes, it is frustrating when we have to deal with these recap episodes, these hiatuses, these bad filler episodes, because it seems like, especially in the Masters 8, the arc has been seriously plagued with recap episodes and breaks. It's like it's taking forever to get to the climax. It's taking forever to get to the point of conclusion when it comes to Ash and his Masters 8 arc, aka his match against Leon in the finals. While all of that may be frustrating, and that's all well and good, it's your right to feel frustrated and have criticisms about the product/media that you consume. If you go anywhere past that, i.e. actually going out of your way to harass the staff behind the scenes that work hard on producing the anime for our enjoyment, at that point, you're just being an utter douchebag. Like, I hope these people realize that the staff that create the anime are humans too at the end of the day. And there's proof out there that they are severely overworked. They are understaffed. And they have all of this pressure on their shoulders. And you got to imagine that, like, just put yourselves in their shoes for 5 minutes. I don't think you can, because you would crack under that type of pressure. But the fact that these people are going on and doing the best that they can for our enjoyment of the series, those people deserve some goddamn respect. And you know something? Aside from all of what I've said here, there's something else that is really freaking frustrating, and that is the fact that you're going to have those out there that are going to be conflating those with valid criticisms and concerns from the heart with those that are actually toxic and negative about things, and it's pretty much just going to be a big clusterfuck of misrepresentation and not understanding the full context as to what is actually going on. Now, with all that being said right here, what I'm about to say may seem like it's a bit of a hot take or an unpopular thing to say, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it anyways because I keep it real with y'all. I think the Pokemon anime, once Pokemon Journeys comes to an end, I think they should take a proper hiatus. And I know it would be extremely frustrating and heartbreaking to deal with when it comes to either being a content creator or a fan, but check me out on this. When it comes to the people that work behind the scenes on the anime, their resources are incredibly limited, they are overworked, they are understaffed, and that right there takes a big toll on their mental health. So if there was an instance where they needed to take an adequate amount of time off to be able to sort all that stuff out behind the scenes, then that right there would be something that would not only be beneficial to them as people, but that would also be beneficial to us as consumers of the Pokemon anime, because that means that we would actually have ourselves better produced Pokemon anime episodes to look forward to. And besides, there's also that saying as well, good things come to those who wait. And if it just so happens that we have to wait for a time in order for us to get the Pokemon anime back on track and better than ever, and with that being said, the staff behind the scenes also being a lot better as well in terms of their mental health and having a lot less stress at work to deal with, then so be it. I'm on board with it. Yes, it's going to be frustrating. Yes, it's going to suck because a lot of us content creators would probably run out of content when it comes to the Pokemon anime unless we're like revisiting old episodes and stuff like that to do videos on. But even still, at the end of the day, all of us recognize that the staff are people too. Just like you, just like me. So I got into a little bit of a rant there about that, but I feel like that there was some stuff that I needed to get off my chest that I didn't quite get off my chest in my initial video on my main channel, but this right here I want to go a little bit more in depth when it came to not only the situation, but also my thoughts on the matter as well. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, these are just my own thoughts and opinions on the subject. What do you guys think? Do you guys agree or disagree with anything that I have said? Leave your thoughts and your feedback down below, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time as well in viewing this video. Have yourself a damn good one, you beautiful people, and I'll see you next time.